we are learning it was an AirTag that led an undercover Dearborn police officer to a stolen car this week.
And we've also learned Michigan State Police have made a third arrest connected to the ambush of that officer. Fox 2's Brandon Hudson tells us how close one of the bullets came to hitting the officer.
We spoke to Michigan State Police, who say not only is it critical to get these suspects off the streets, but the number of weapons as well, because it plays a big role in ending gun violence in our communities.
Basically, this round was about 1 inch from taking the life of a human being, a police officer.
An inch. That's how close a bullet came to us reporting an entirely different story on the shooters who ambushed an undercover Dearborn police officer this week. Instead, the bullet landed in the officer's hoodie.
You know, policing is a scary business right now. I mean, we only have to look at this weekend to see the amount of, officers that were involved in shootings. But it's also, gun violence is very dangerous for our community. This was a police officer that was doing his job that was shot at, but it could have been you, could have been some citizen that was walking down the street.
Fox 2 learned Tuesday investigators arrested a third suspect connected to the shooting. Officers took him in on prior warrants. At this time, police aren't saying who the suspects are. Also, we found out this Honda Acura we saw towed from the scene was driven by one of the suspects.
It was one of the individuals that was following the stolen car, so when the UC officer was there, that was the first thing they noticed was the stolen car, what they thought was the stolen car, and then that Acura behind it.
Why was it so important to not just get these guys off the streets, but to go in and recover these guns as well?
And that's the biggest thing. We're seeing these guns everywhere. We need to be more responsible in finding out where these guns are coming from and getting them off the street. We seized more guns last year than we did the year before.
Investigators say that the suspects involved will likely make their first appearance in court on Wednesday or later this week. In Midtown, I'm Brandon Hudson, Fox 2 News.